Welcome, everyone. My name is Quentin, aka Mr. CPMD, aka Mr. Crypto Pays Me Daily, and I am excited to be here on this Tuesday to introduce and share with you an opportunity that I believe is absolutely amazing, that can absolutely change the course of your life financially, and you couldn't be in a better place. I want you to thank that person that sent you the message or gave you that call to come and check out WeFi to see what's going on, because you now have the opportunity to be a part of the world's first decentralized bank. So I can promise you here, we're not going to sell you any potions, no lotions, no auto ships, no packages that you got to sign up for, and you got to, go out and build this crazy team and talk to all these different people. No. This is what we all understand first is a bank. It's a bank first. And we go out and we share this opportunity, and you get to decide on how you want to move forward with it. But absolutely, this thing has changed. I know my life over the last 4 to 5 months. I know there's a bunch of leaders that I see here on the call that can also speak the same as far as what this has been able to do financially for a lot of people. But it also just feels great to build something that is real. How many times have we been in an opportunity, whether it's, dealing with trading or crypto or any type of financial space or products, and it just didn't work? If you were a part of something like that, I'd like you to put a 6 in the chat. You just got involved in something and it just didn't work. Drop some 6s in the chat. Because I can tell you, and this is no joke, I've been in over 100 different deals over the past 6 years. Over 100. Listen to me, I'm not exaggerating this. And 99% of them either are gone or they did not work. This is the first time that I have felt 100% confident about sharing and building an opportunity. And I hate it. I hate the fact that there's going to be so many people that are going to think this is like the last one, and they're going to miss out on this. I wish if I could have gone back and maybe not done so many of those other things before, maybe my words would mean more. So I want you to take it from a person that I probably didn't invite you to anything before. So you can't hold that against me. Just believe. Get yourself in a place where you can take some notes, because this is real. You're going to be able to go and search all of the facts that you want behind this opportunity. It is 100% real. And it 100% can change everything financially for you. It did it for me in about 90 days. And I know Alex can speak the same. I know we have Anne Marine, Blockchain Kojo. We have a bunch of leaders that can speak to this. It absolutely is working. We have had no issues, and it will only get better from here. Now, I have the pleasure to bring up the person who's going to introduce all of this to you. This gentleman needs no introduction. He's an incredible leader in this space. I know we have worked in multiple projects before. This is the first one that I can say in the crypto space that is actually worked, right? We didn't stop. We didn't give up. And I thank him for giving me that call. And he called me with his sponsor on the phone. He says, wait a minute. I need to get this guy on the line so he can hear exactly what you're telling me. I'm so thankful I was the first person to get that call, because, again, this has changed a lot for me. But this gentleman is a great father, great husband. We've been able to travel around the world. We've been to Hong Kong. We've been to Dubai. We've been to London. We've been able to eat at the 5-star steakhouses and have drinks, and we've just been able to share a lot of life. And that's what life is about, right? We should all be enjoying it, sharing it, doing things that we like with people that we love and that we trust. And so without further ado, I'm going to step out of the way. I'm going to bring up my sponsor here in WeFi, Mr. Alex Ruiz. Sir, take it away.
Q, I really appreciate the introduction. And yeah, let me give it back to you, man. You are the first person I called because I love you, respect you, and at the same time, you're a massive leader in this industry. And I've been doing this 35 years in network marketing. This guy has only been in the industry not that long, and he has the posture and the leadership of somebody who's been doing this 35 years. So I thank you for that, brother, and I thank you for saying yes, right? and we got more to do. So Germany's coming up,
Yeah.
and hopefully I'm going to see you there with your wife because mine's coming. So, and
I'll
she's
tell
coming, mate, partly because your wife's coming.
you,
So,
I'll tell you one thing. I did do this thing prior. I just didn't have any success doing it. And so
okay.
I can speak to it now to say that now being in this space, I've been able to have massive success in it. And don't feel like you're that person that can't have success here, because you can. There's nothing different between me and anyone else other than I open my mouth up more than probably other people do.
Right.
But take it away.
Can everybody see my screen? You can see that? Just nod your head. Cute. Yep. Cool. All right. So I have the privilege of presenting to you the world's first decentralized bank. So when it comes to presentations, I do them. I'm kind of quick, direct and to the point. I speak a little fast. Originally made my ability to speak in New Jersey, so we speak kind of fast out there, right? So just know that we're going to blaze through this, and then at the end, you're going to hear from a very special guest. I haven't seen him join yet, but I'm hoping that he will. And so let's get to it. Okay, disclaimer. Please note this information is not financial advice. We encourage you to conduct your own research. The responsibility for any investment decisions rests solely with you. And I want to talk about that real quick too, because the gentleman that I'm hoping to bring up, I was in a platform with him, because this is not a platform. And it went belly up. Q and I were there. I don't blame him, right? He's the one who told me about it, but I don't blame him for it. And unfortunately, in this industry, sometimes people blame the person who recruited them and feel like that person owes them the money that they put in and all that stuff. That's not how this works, guys. You're putting money in. You're an adult. You made your own decisions. Whether it works or not is not the blame of the person who brought you in. It's the blame of the leadership, right? The reason that I'm here is because this thing is not one of those. This is something that is a bank first. The fact that we have an opportunity to make money prior or with it is completely ancillary. It's just something that just kind of showed up. So let me keep going. So what's WeFi? It's not just a bank, it's a movement. And I believe this more than anything else. To me, cryptocurrency is a movement. It's a movement that empowers us to give us back our autonomy over our own financial life. So WeFi is a next-gen banking app where anyone, regardless of experience, can save, spend, grow their money in both crypto and fiat all in one place. WeFi is the world's first banking app that uses Web3 concept, empower community to earn money, become loyal clients, and attract other clients to the product. We're inviting you to the world to help build WeFi from day one. So here's the other thing too. We are the world's first. Like Bitcoin was the world's first. People said Bitcoin wouldn't work. The banks wouldn't allow it. Governments won't allow it. All the negative things you can hear about it. And here it is at 127,000 that it just broke recently. Same thing. These guys are in the crypto movement and they're first to market. And I've always said first to market, first to win. So who are we? WeFi defining a new category, the DO bank. So that DO bank term was created by a gentleman by the name of Reeve Collins. You'll get to see his slide here in just a little bit. And Reeve Collins created USDT or USD Tether. Tether is the name of the company. And so it was the very first stable coin, meaning it's backed by a dollar. Every coin that they have is backed by a US dollar. And Q1, he's actually rolling out one that's backed by a euro. This same gentleman is now the guy who created the word DO bank and the founder of this bank. This isn't just a bank, it's a new kind of financial system where every transaction runs on blockchain. We bring together the traditional fiat world and the digital economy into one next generation system. With our digital and physical products working in harmony, WeFi gives people more freedom, transparency, and control over their money in a simple, intuitive way. So these are our products right here. So we have crypto ATMs, POS systems, so point of sale systems, vending machines, and then of course the DO Bank app. Why vending machines? Because that was my thing. Do you know that there's more vending machines than there are ATMs in the world? So it's more of a market presence than anything else. And you pay for whatever you want, the drink or snack, with crypto. And you can pay for it with WeFi. Here's what I'm talking. So I call the two gentlemen on both ends the bookends. So Reeve Collins and Khaled Suleiman. These are the bookends to me. Reeve Collins, founder and ex-CEO at Tether. We just talked about that and him. Khaled Suleiman, ex-CEO at National Bank of Abu Dhabi. This guy's been in banking for about 40 years, the majority of it in Switzerland. Those guys know banking. Then his last post is CEO at National Bank of Abu Dhabi. I don't know if you guys know about Abu Dhabi, but the money that's in Abu Dhabi makes Dubai look like they're poor. That's how big the money is in Abu Dhabi. And he was the ex-CEO, or he was the CEO of the National Bank of Abu Dhabi. The other three gentlemen in the middle. So in Germany, we're going to sit and we're going to meet with Maxim Sakharov, which is the CEO of our company here. He's former CEO at Xflow. And we get to meet with him once a month. The first thing that really made it clear to me about this company was that this is a bank. That's all he knows. He knows business and banking. He doesn't know networking. He doesn't know the side of us making money at all. And to be honest with you, he's happy we're here, but that's not where his focus is. His focus is in building this bank. I think that's really important. So this is not a network marketing opportunity with a bank. This is a bank with a network marketing opportunity, and it's limited time. We'll talk more about that. Roman Rossoff, ex-product director at Wise. A lot of people know Wise. And then ex-COO at TradeLeaf, Yusuf Murakmedov. There you go. So that gentleman is touring all over the planet with Reeve Collins, with Maxime, with our CDO, Chief Development Officer, Mr. John Secturis. And so some people have seen some things online about him. And let me tell you something. He wouldn't be traveling the world if what was online about him was true. So let's just put that behind us. Local or legal coverage. So we have Canada. We just got a new license in Canada as well. Czech Republic, Hong Kong, UAE, of course, St. Vincent. And then we have 3 more countries coming and an entire region coming as well. We did a meeting. So luckily, our upline went to a meeting in Thailand where they actually hit the Guinness World Records for it was largest live stream ever in history, which the audience was 200,000 people. It lasted 5 hours in 13 different markets, which was crazy. And Mike Tyson was there, which was kind of cool. We just got an award, Digital Bank of the Year for 2025. Gaps, we got to close the access gap. So in the adoption gap, so less than 15% of banked people have experienced crypto benefits. Coin has only penetrated 10% of the marketplace. How do you get the other 90% involved? You get them involved by introducing to them something they know and understand, which is banking financial services. And you couple it with decentralization, making people understand that, hey, no longer do you have a banker, a government, or regulatory authority with their hand in your pocket telling you what you can do with your money. And then we have 1.4 billion people who are unbanked that now have the opportunity to be banked. Meet the DO Bank. Transactions settle instantly in stablecoins. So anytime you send them fiat, it converts to USDT instantly and for free. No hidden fees, no intermediaries, which is the most important thing. True financial freedom, finally possible. So what we offer a debit card, manage and hold your funds, earn in different ways, loans, plus we're launching a crypto exchange. Our community, active users spreading the word. Right now we're close to 200,000, more than clients, community as stakeholders. We all own the WeFi token. That WeFi token is the world's first bank token. Binance Coin, I was getting it at 70 cents back in the day. It went to $1,200. I don't know what this is going to do, but if Binance can go from 70 cents to 1,200, you figure out where this could go. More than clients, community of stakeholders, like I said, growing together, earning together. ITO strategy. And ITO is nothing more than a node. It actually mines the tokens for you. And The ownership has 0 tokens and they never will. They're all being distributed to our community. 1 billion tokens will be finally mined out in 2032, has a 2-year halving, just like Bitcoin does. ITO units is just nothing but nodes. And the WeFi is the token that I talked about that has utility. When Q and I first got in, it was trading around 38 cents. Now it's at over $2.30. It's 8 WeFi per block per second, and it's all distributed throughout the network. ITO unit owners, WeFi co-owners, 5% of WeFi shares for ITO unit holders, real equity in the bank. And if you'll stake for at least 2 years, you'll get bank shares. You'll be an owner in the bank. Here's the event with Maxime. We're actually about to see him in Germany and get some cool intel. If you are ranked 4 and above, be there. If you are not ranked 4 yet, get there to rank 4 before the 13th of December and be in Germany for this event. Your ownership stake in WeFi, real equity ownership after the ITO, users become actual shareholders of WeFi. That's really important because banks, if you've ever owned stocks before, they do what? They pay out dividends, right? That's just free money that keeps coming because you actually bought into whatever it was you bought into. The same thing here. More units equals larger share. Serving $100 is as efficient as $100,000. Act now for the best price. So every time that a block closes out, and they close out pretty quick, the price of the ITO goes up. I think Q and I bought ours at like 42 cents. It's now at 57.5 cents. We talked about these already. This is Roman Rosov. So he's the co-founder and CPO. This guy is an absolute stud. The 3 gentlemen in the middle that I forgot to tell you in that one slide, you had the 2 bookends, 3 gentlemen, this is one of them. Those guys cover the fintech. So we got crypto taken on one side, or taken care of on one side with Reeve Collins. The other side, we have the banking taken care of. The 3 guys in the middle take care of the fintech. WeFi Deal Bank, we build a system, you take the cut. So we have on-chain crypto accounts, Visa cards, you have the ITO energy points, kind of like loyalty points, and then the WeFi app. WeChain powering the decentralized credit system. How do you actually get to buy a house, a car, or whatever if you don't have like a credit system? Well, the banks can be rolling out their own credit system, and part of it's by owning ITOs, WeFi tokens, and building your network. Bitcoin price in 10 years, I mean, literally the best investment in history has been Bitcoin. So imagine what the world's first banking token can do. And I'm not saying that it's going to be equal to Bitcoin or anything like that. I'm just saying imagine. So 26 trillion annual stablecoin transactions, 10.6 trillion on-chain transaction volume, and 659 million crypto owners globally. That's not a lot, y'all. There's billions of people on the planet. Timely decisions shape the future. So Bitcoin 2011, $1,000 investment today would be worth over $100 million. So WeFi, you invest you put in $1,000. Where will it take you? There's no telling. Sky's the limit. So vision, decision, and action. Momentum's building with WeFi. We're actually exploding. I've never seen an organization grow as fast as mine has, and I'm sure everybody else's is the same. WeFi is at the forefront of a new era of connection and collaboration. So here's the thing. This world's first decentralized bank, it's not that it's not going to happen or if it's going to happen. It's happening. So it's kind of like a bullet train. You can either get on it, watch it go by, or get in front of it and get run over. But it's going to happen. So your next step, join WeFi, select the amount of ITO you want to buy, activate your WeFi Visa card, share with everyone you know, and then enjoy the great rewards. So get back with the person that invited you. Get back with them and decide what you're going to do. Get your questions answered. I want to see, that was a less than 20-minute presentation. Look at that. So I want to see if our special guest is here. Peter, if you're here, do me a favor and raise your hand. Peter, are you here? Let's see if he responded. All right. Well, here's what I'm going to do. Because our special guest is not here, and I apologize about that. Maybe he'll show up before he stops. Bruce, do me a favor and come on
Yes,
up.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you've been in this industry a long time. You're an
Yeah.
absolute powerhouse, according to Frankie. and so, kind of tell everybody why you're here, man.
Well, I'll tell you, and I'm gonna I want your recording. That's how you do it right there.
I
Okay,
appreciate it.
and not that sometimes, as you know, with Frankie or Dr. John or others, they get so close to the game. There's so much going on, and I actually just text Frankie and said he needed to be on here. I thought you were looking for him, but I know Peter well too. And one of my funnest times was Peter early in Bitcoin, going to Bangkok and having 35,000 in Bitcoin and getting in a suitcase a million baht. Seriously, that we went and got the apartment and whatever. But it really gave it went from this is a investment opportunity or something I might grow in, which we did well in, to wow, this is real life over here in third world countries, Philippines, etc. So that's what I love about this. Two things and I don't want to go too long because I'm capable of it, but two things. One, this is a monster miracle for those countries, and that's where this started. We're number 12 in the world in daily activity in the U.S. They're monsters on daily. Vietnam is number 3, and that's what I love about where they're going with the machines, etc. Is they're going where the need is, and this will be a billion people. John talks about a million this coming year. I think that's lowballing it. Look. When have you ever been in something? I love what was said earlier. Where Alex, we're seeing the block numbers in the app. We're watching the block number, and we're seeing the daily totals. I just looked at it. I can't help it. It's 240, $7 million on coin market cap. That look, XRP, nobody did that. We don't see under the hood on the one side where we're at and see the daily momentum of this thing. So, wow, that's all I can say. Look, we are blessed that he chose direct sales. Blessed, because affiliate marketing, everybody on here, direct sales started affiliate marketing. The largest companies, Amazon, that we all, the most touching the most people every day, it started with affiliates. So this direct sales side that we can actually get levels of pay for something we're going to do anyway, Alex, is fantastic. Because I'm going to do this anyway. Whether I got paid or not, I'm all in. So thank you. Great job, man. Love it.
Man, appreciate that. Thank you. Q, with that, I'm going to turn this back over to you, my friend.
Well, man, great presentation, short and sweet. And one thing I put in the chat was there's no hype. That was a no hype presentation. Now I know a lot of times we get on, these different types of calls like this. There's a lot of hype and rah rah and all of that, but there is some hype here. Let's be clear. I don't want to downplay this and make you feel like there is no hype here. One of the things that I thought was pretty cool, and I'll just point this out real quickly. And let's see if it'll allow me. And forgive me, guys, because I'm not at home where I normally am. Can you see that?
Check it out.
You can see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. And I always like to use but check out this $2.40 token right now. Now, one thing that's real key is if you look up here to the left where it says WeFi, number 219.
Keeps climbing. Yeah.
There are only 218 tokens out of I don't know how many tens of thousands of tokens that have been
It's over
probably
6,000 traded on a daily basis.
To be in right above 200 with all that we've done now. Remember the last time that I showed this, the trading volume for one day was about $3 million, I believe, 3 to 4 million.
Remember when we started, the trading volume was 600,000.
No, it was less than that.
Was it really?
It was like there were like $100,000 volume trading days. We're trading 7.19 million in a 24-hour period in transactions.
You're talking months. You're talking months.
Yeah.
4 months. 4 months. I mean,
Yeah.
to have this is not stuff that we can go and fabricate. This is not stuff we can go online and just post it and make it up. This is happening whether you are a part of WeFi or not. We would just much rather you be a part of it and tell everyone you know so that they can take advantage of this, because we're talking about 15 months that this has been around, and they're already at number 219 on the token list. That's crazy. I mean, and you can see down here, Bing X is one of the exchanges, and Bitmart. Those are the two main exchanges. Bitmart looks to be doing the majority of that trading. And guess what these people are starting to understand about WeFi? They can now take their tokens, move them into their WeFi back office, and start doing things with them, like farming energy. All these other different things that are part of this that you're now able to do. So yeah, this is amazing. I'm fired up. My hope for everyone that I speak to about this, I know that you see past anything else that's happened and you see this for what it is. Because there's going to be so many people. I get people sending me stuff every single day. I'm talking about big leaders in this space that won't get out of their own way, that won't stop making the same mistakes that they've already made, that keep doing the same little deals that are here for 6 months to a year, and then they're gone and all their people are burned. They keep doing the same thing, and they won't stop to say, let me look at something. It might not make me rich today or tomorrow, but if I'm consistent over the next 90 days, 6 months, 12 months, 24 months, I can build somewhere where it's not going to go anywhere. I can have confidence in knowing that, I'm growing day after day, and you'll look up, it'll be 18 months, 24 months, and you're going to say, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I started building when I did. Because next year, this time next year, this opportunity won't be the same opportunity. It won't be. I wish I would have got a call a year ago.
Me too.
Because I could only imagine. I only could imagine where I would be today a year later. To have over I think it's getting close to 12,000 people maybe or so in a 4-month period that have come into my network. I've never experienced that kind of growth that fast. Yeah. Never. And it's because what we have, everyone understands what it is, and they understand that, hey, this is a bank first, right? We're a part of the world's first decentralized bank. And this bank says we're going to give you 50% of whatever profits we make. We're sharing it back to the field. Imagine if Amazon came up and they said, hey, look, every time we have a fee on one of our transactions, we're going to take 50% of that fee and we're going to pay it back out. That's what we have at our hands right now. And this thing, again, like I said, we'll be in the top 100 probably in the next 90 days. It'll be in the next 90 days, 3 to 6 months, we'll be in the top 100. And you're going to say, I remember we were on that call. We were at 219. Don't miss it, guys. That's all I can say is don't miss this one. Get out there, build your business, share it. Remember, your network that you build is what's going to pay you. All of the banking services, loans, transfers, exchanges, wires, whatever it is that bank offers, ATMs, card swipes, all of these things that generate fees, you will earn from your network that you build. That is real residual income. That's what really caught my attention. I don't care about anything else. Not even the token caught my attention as much as the micro transactions and the earnings and the real residual income that can come from this. So I'm excited. That's all I've got. Man, this is great. 35 minutes. Wow. You might have a new job.
Right. With that, guys, thank you so much for being here. Get back with the person that invited you, get all your questions answered, and get involved ASAP. See you guys on Thursday with John Saktouris. Bye-bye.
Have a good one.